Secrets for a Successful Foreign Investment in Colombian Real Estate by James Lindzey. After years of experience running a real estate agency in Medellin, Colombia, and owning the law firm Colombia Legal and Accounting, I have organized a list of very important items to watch out for in a Colombian real estate investment. Keep in mind, Colombia has many rules and laws in place to control tax evasion due to the endemic money laundering, socioeconomic, and cultural problems the country has to manage. Once you get past this, Colombia is a very friendly country for foreign investors. We have organized our tips for a successful foreign investment into 11 areas, which we will now explain to you. Number 1. Verify Colombian wire transfer forms. Incorrect wire transfer forms can result in fines up to 4 times the value of the wire in some cases. Pay attention to wire concept code numbers, ID numbers, and values of the wire transfer. Verify ID on title at signing. Incorrect ID or passport number can disqualify you for visas. Number 2, verify purchase price on title at signing. Past common practice in Colombia is to record a lower value on the title. However, there is a very strict financial law which went into effect January 1st, 2019, which lets the government fine you up to 4 times the value of your property if you underdeclare the real estate value. Never let sellers or realtors talk you into recording lower value on the title. This will cause you to have higher capital gains in the future. A. Notary fees and taxes are based on the value recorded on the title. Pay attention to this, or sellers may try to make you pay more than your fair share. B. You may save on closing and yearly property tax values, but you risk losing your property for tax evasion and money laundering. C. It is illegal to pay cash on the side for furniture or other items related to the sale of the property in order to lower the declared value of the property. Number 3, no cash transactions. Colombia has a new financial law which went into effect January 1st, 2019 to regulate sales of property and using cash transactions to avoid taxes. Cash transactions are illegal under the new financial law. 4. The filed bank transfer form. Always ask your bank or financial institution for a copy of the filed radicado wire transfer form. Banks often make clerical errors that must be corrected. Bank wire transfer forms can be easily corrected. Number 5, purchase agreement deposit. The first payment value is negotiable, and normally it equals the amount of the penalty clause. However, some foreigners will offer a smaller initial deposit as payment to hold the property while the buyer organizes an international wire for the full required payment. 6. Carefully verify purchase contract to see who is paying for notary fees and taxes. Your compraventa or promesa de compraventa should split notary fees and taxes between the buyer and seller. The withholding taxes, retención, is always paid by the seller. The registration fee for the new title is always paid by the buyer. Sales taxes called renta is always split between the buyer and seller. Notary fees are split between the buyer and seller. Verify current laws regarding special luxury taxes on expensive properties. Number 7. Property and title inspections should be done before signing a purchase agreement. Property inspection should include criminal background checks of the last several owners against international terrorist lists and national police records. The property title should include a legal investigation of the title history for liens. A certificate of good standing from Apartment or Property Administration. If there are tenants, verify that they have a valid rental contract. Verify the financials from the Homeowners Association if one exists. Number 8, penalty clause. Do not sign the purchase agreement without having a clause to protect you from not being able to open a bank account or a bank not clearing your wire transfer. If you do not have this protection clause, the normal penalty is 10 to 20% of the total purchase value. Number 9, no letter of intent. Letters of intent are not customarily used in Colombia as they are in the United States. The only binding document is a purchase or pre-purchase sales agreement. Number 10, open a bank or investor account in advance. Do not wire funds directly to a seller without having a purchase agreement authenticated at a notary. We highly recommend that you wire the funds directly to your own personal account in Colombia before making a purchase. Bank account wires must be planned in advance or you may forfeit your deal or violate your purchase agreement due to banking delays. Number 11, if you're a foreigner, you probably want to buy in a neighborhood with a socioeconomic government ranking of a strata 4 or higher. Socioeconomic income coding for neighborhoods usually ranges from 1 to 6. The higher numbers represent more expensive neighborhoods and usually have better security and sanitation attention. However, they are also more expensive when it comes to public utilities and taxes. Outside of major cities, this is not as much of an issue. Visas by James at www.colombiavisas.com or www.medellinlawyer.com 57337-337-1881 or 57302-337-3078 or 1-305-767-2766.